right, this is my indulgent Christmas present to myself. It's the only thing I got for Black Friday, so complete set of the beam paints of these. So, shut the light off. And I got this too. I thought it looked interesting. Everything was 30% off, including the complete set. So that saved me a couple of $100 on that. I have always wanted it, but I thought I can't spend that. So this is tiny gold. And it's like a liquid gold. I'll have to try this stuff out. It's so cool. It's just shimmering, like it's moving. It's so cool. And I like the little bottle. They had this and they had a blue one. And I'm not sure why the blue one, maybe these can't be set into a, I don't know, but like into a stone. That's, whoa, 5 milliliters, and I just got paint all over it. All right, let's open these. Here, beam paints. So these are from, well, they're from Canada, but they weren't shipped with any kind of tariff. They were shipped out of Illinois, so I don't know if maybe they have like a sister community in Illinois that does them for them. It comes wrapped in this nice little package. They use all natural. They don't use any plastic. So this is glass, this is metal. And they wrap their stones in canvas, and there's paper on there. And this is canvas. And this is canvas. I wonder if that's the same gold. Light fast. No, it says bronze. What about this one? This one's gold. It says gold mica. This color I love already. What is it? Pumpkin spice. Of course I love it. All right, let's put them all out. And there's a really pretty one. That one's wild salmon. Ooh, that's a pretty one. So kind of a combination of matte finish and like shimmery, and then pure like mica shimmery. Ooh, look at that. Look how shiny that one is. That one is, it just says mica. There's another nice orange one. Pumpkin. So I think this is the last indulgent thing I'm going to do for a long time. So they give you a little sheet that has all the names of the paints on them. So it says it varies because I think they make different colors, and they, you know, they'll switch in and out and get newer ones or bring back older ones. It says it comes with 54 of these and a few surprises. And it gives the pigment codes if you're interested in that. So 54 altogether. I didn't see any surprises, but I did get a good price. So I need to find something to put them in, to keep them in, like a little container of some kind. So I'm gonna have to look around for that. I might have something around here. Look how pretty that one is. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna do a little swatch and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I swatched, and they're very pigmented, and some of them are very gouache-like. And it's, I think on the website they're described as gouache because they're very opaque. The only one I had issue with is the Mars Black, because it's barely black. There are other grays that are darker than that. I mean, I don't mind it. It's just that it's a misnomer, I guess. But their mica ones are just gorgeous. They're so shiny. This one in particular I like. I think it's wild salmon, and it's orangey, reddish, goldish, sparkly, fun. I love it. And this one I really like too, the purpley one, which is mica. It's just, oh no, it's amethyst. But the blue one's pretty too, and then there's the pumpkin spice, I like that, and there's beach sand. I like, and of course I love the pumpkin. This is really pretty too. Which color is this? This is beach rose. So, I mean, they're just gorgeous, and that green is pretty. I love them. Okay, so I was trying to think of a way I could, yeah, this is the salmon, wild salmon. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I was trying to think of a way to store these, and I was thinking I had these, but I want them all to fit kind of snug, because they're just going to be rattling around. So I ordered something that I'm hoping will work. I don't know if it'll work, but it just came, so we're going to try it. I was looking for like a rectangular box, but I found this jewelry container that might work, depending on how, I don't know if it's going to be tall enough, because it moves out like this, but I don't know if it's going to be tall enough. Not really. Well, maybe if I take this out. It's going to be a tight squeeze. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to wear them down a little bit. But they seem to fit, so that's good. And this was on sale. I think it was $8.99. And I had Visa points saved up, so it ended up being like $2. Or maybe I can somehow like push them down a little bit, because the bottom is just canvas, so you can just make them a little bit smaller. Put that one in there. Yeah. Okay, I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work! Yay. So then I can have them all in one place. It's nice and compact. I love to organize things, so. I mean, I'll organize these later. I just want to make sure they all fit. There's 4 layers. Now this is all of the paints. So what did I say it was? 54 or something? Plus 1, because I had the extra blue that I got from the advent calendar. I think I'll just take time and smush them all down a little bit afterwards so that they fit. Like the silver one is flat, so that'll fit in perfectly, but some of them are a little bulgy at the top, so. But it looks like everything might fit perfectly. Look at that. The only thing that doesn't fit is this, and that's fine. Because the bottom is very flexible, so you can just kind of smooch it down. You can push the stone down a little bit too, so. Wow, so this is perfect. So if you get the insane idea to order the full set, they all fit in this. I was trying to find a wooden box because I would prefer wood. But everything was just a little bit off or a little too tall, and I just wanted it to be like a perfect fit. I love that. I love when something works out like that. That's perfect. Okay, that's it. I did go through their site to see, and they did have a couple of extra colors available. I almost got them, but I was like, no, don't get any more. You don't need any more, because of course I want to have the entire set, but I don't need any more. These fit perfectly, so I don't have any room for them anyway. So I think they had like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 additional ones to this. I thought that when you got the full set you would get all the ones that they currently had, but apparently that's not the thing. So, but anyway, I did find a couple of really pretty oranges, a couple of pretty blues, but yeah, there's the mica is so nice. So what I think I'm going to do is use a watercolor pencil to kind of shape it a little bit, because this is all going to be black, but I think it'd be easier to shape it with a pencil and then kind of do the watercolor on top of it. Plus, although this says Mars Black, I seem to remember it being very gray, so I'm sure I'm going to have to do a couple of layers of it, but I may even use this underneath it just because I want it to be really dark. So that's what I'm doing. black as I wanted, even though I put pencil down. These are my Derwent watercolors. Even though I put that down and then used this on top of it, you can see how light this Mars Black is. That's the only thing I don't like about these, is because I like a really dark black. The things I like about this company is it's women owned, it's Indigenous women owned, and they're all natural products. There's no plastic used in anything. I really like that. There's nothing particularly, like, I wouldn't use these over another watercolor for any reason. It's not like they're fantastic and you have to use them. You know, they're good, you know, but a lot of other ones are good too. The difference I felt was when I painted with them, it felt almost grainy. Not in a bad way. It's just that painting was like when I use other commercial kind of watercolors, it can sometimes feel milky. Like if it's a gouache type one, like the Prima watercolors have a real milky, gouache, opaque kind of feeling to them. And some of the like, more of the transparent ones like Daniel Smith or, I don't know, Schminko, whatever. They almost have, I wouldn't say greasy, but it's almost like a shellac kind of feel. It feels very smooth, oily, greasy, but it's not. It's whatever they use for a binder. But these have kind of, because it's all natural, I don't know what they use. It's gritty. It doesn't feel gritty. It doesn't look gritty. The paper makes it look that way, but it's just a different feeling to it. So it's a nice feeling. I like how that feels when you paint. They are expensive, but I'm glad I got them. And they do have a nice variety. These are gorgeous. Some of these, I mean, some of the mica ones are just incredibly gorgeous. I wouldn't, unless you can get a good sale like I did. I'm not sure I would, unless you get money to burn. I'm not sure that I would suggest getting the whole set. Maybe just get one or two colors that you really like. Maybe colors you can't find someplace else. If you like the mica kind of ones, some of these are just, I've never seen them anyplace else. So if you're able to, you know, sample them from someone or see, you know, swatches that someone did. So that's that. I really want to do ink on top of this because I really want this to be black, but I'm supposed to be doing this about beam, so I'm going to leave it. I did, when I originally drew it out, I used my Caran d'Ache watercolor pencil. I just happened to pick that. It doesn't have anything to do with brand or anything. I just happened to have that, and so I ended up ordering a bunch of that particular gray color. But I love my Derwent still. And these are my first watercolor pencils. Yeah, I would like to do like a nice black ink. Well, maybe we'll do it again in another video. Okay, I decided to put ink on it, so I just wanted a blacker. I just used like Posca black ink, and now the glare. I'm trying not to get the glare. I think it looks much better. So just wanted to add that at the end. But I don't know, it came out kind of cute. I guess it's supposed to go this way. So the design came from, who knows? It was, I was looking on Temu site, and this was on a t-shirt, so I'm sure they stole the design from somebody else, but as far as I know, that's where I found it, and I just thought it was cute. Love kitties. So that's it. That's my video for the week. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.